When are you going to start riding?
I do ride.
No, but proper riding like that. Hey? Alright, morning all. It is Saturday morning. I've had about 3 hours sleep and I'm going to do the hell ride. The reason I only had 3 hours sleep was that I was up editing or catching up on 2 vlogs from the last 2 days. So I spent all day virtually on the computer. So just getting back from the Frankston group ride now. There was a few big hitters in the ride. Simon Clarke, had a good chat with him a few times, but here's some of the footage. This is the they call it the Hell Ride, but we're just coming up to Oliver's Hill now. So it's probably the start of sort of 3 little step ups. You can see the power's stepped up to about 400 watts. The guy on the left there dropped his chain. If you ever drop your chain in that situation, just chuck it in the big chain ring and the chain should go back on. So 9 times out of 10 it works. Occasionally you'll have to stop. So yeah, we kick up here. It sort of goes narrow through this section here, and then everyone sort of jumps out of the saddle, and it's probably, I don't know, probably a 2-minute effort up the hill. You can see in excess of 500 watts. So beautiful ride, stunning day. This ride's getting pretty good. It's had a lot of police presence on it because riders were running red lights and whatnot, but these days it's definitely getting better. The behaviour is picking up. But yeah, you can see I'm still pushing out 550 watts there. Quite a steep little incline. Great view from this angle though. And I'm certainly not as fit as I used to be, so I reckon I was hurting here. And I was pretty tired. I'd only had a couple of hours sleep the night before, so every excuse under the sun to get spat out the arse here. But yeah, the group breaks up. You can see a few little gaps opening. Guys are hurting a little bit. Mate of mine, Rod, there, just pulling heads. Little gaps open up behind me, and there's a little gap opening up in front of this guy, and it's in, like I'm in the red zone here, so I'm sort of looking at that little gap thinking, oh, should I close that now? And I probably let it go a little bit too long before trying to jump across. And as soon as I stepped around that fella, I was like, ooh, this hurts. So in that situation, you sort of, probably best thing to do is just to set up a little bit and wait for the people behind you to come through. See, I let this guy through, and then I went to jump on the wheel and realised, ooh, I'm in the herd house a little bit here, so I stopped pedaling. I thought I'd wait for another little group to come by before I jumped on the back. Fortunately, we had a green light just up here, so the group came back together. Alright, Honey and I are just about to go and have some breakfast. Standard procedure for us. Stop here on Broken Arrow. So we're going to a new cafe. Apparently it's a vegetarian or vegan cafe. I don't know, it's something, but there's about 600 people queued up. There was too many humans at that last place. It was about a 20-minute wait. I'm starving, so we're just going up the road. There you go. Good. Stop it. Go. brekkie, hen? Thumbs up. So that cafe we were going to was too busy. So Hanny and I went down to a little cafe called Rouge in Toorak there. It is the cutest little cafe I think I've ever seen. And they're very good, the people that own it. So check it out. We're just going to go down to shift the bikes now. I've got to pick up some wheels. I'm going to catch up with Dan. He's a lovely bloke, great mechanic, probably the grumpiest bloke in Australian cycling. So I don't know how much footage I'll get because he'll probably tell me to jam my camera up my ass or something. But yeah, we'll go down and see Dan. Say good day. Hey brother. You're just thinking, what is this weirdo doing? Alright, just picked up my wheels from Dan the man. Also got some of these brake pads for carbon rims. So I'm just about down to the metal on those. But yeah, always a good chat with Dan. He's a brilliant mechanic. He's got his mechanic shop in South Yarra. So if you live in Melbourne, you want an absolute expert, 30 years worth of experience, and this guy has done the hard yards in terms of racing. He was riding dirt back in the days when dirt wasn't cool. Go and check out Dan, go and take your bike in, and I guarantee he'll do a brilliant job. We're heading over to get Hanny a dress for tonight. We're going to a gala ball tonight, and it's a work gala ball. It's the St. Vincent's Hospital. It's one of the hospitals I go to for work. So they've invited us, and lounge suit is the attire. So I don't know what lounge suit is. I think it's just one of my standard work suits. But we're just going to go over and get Hanny a dress, and yeah. So the only decent way to lock up a bike is to use one of these D-locks. You'd have to use an angle grinder to get through that, and that's a pretty good bike. Again, another D-lock. That one's quite thin, so you could angle grind through that. But it's better than a chain, you know. I mean, I've had a $4,000 mountain bike stolen, and I had this massive thick chain and a padlock and whatnot, and they took the bike and the padlock and the chain and everything. So I always use D-locks now, and I've never had a problem since. See that there? That is way too easy to cut through. Just some tin snips, you could just about cut through that. Alright, Hanny's getting a dress for the ball tonight. Alright, we just walked out of something special. Something borrowed. Apparently you can go in there as a woman and hire clothing for a ball. That's what Hanny's doing tonight. So I've never heard of that before. I suppose you can hire suits. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
So
how'd you go?
Not good.
Not
the
good?
dress that I wanted was out. It was already hired.
So the dress that she wanted was already hired. It's a bit of a bummer. So here I go now. We're going to trudge through down Chapel Street and try and find her a dress. Fun, fun, fun. Off to the St. Vincent's ball. Hanny's in the car. I reckon I'll look alright in the grey. See ya. You look hot. Where do you want me to sit? Do you want me to sit here?
Yeah. Did put that in your pocket.
You look absolutely smoking, girl. How you going, buddy?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, mate. Alright, we are here. Just going to get hit by a bike. Hanny looks absolutely stunning. You! And here we go. So again, another night of drinking. Where is my life headed? Seriously. I mean, I don't have to drink, but it's no fun if you don't have at least a beer. After spending 8 years in the Navy, the truth is the last thing I would want to do is go have a ball on a boat. It would absolutely drive me crazy. I can't even think about getting on a ship now or a boat or anything. Alright, this is us. The countdown ball.